This video explains how to convert a series to a pandas DataFrame in the Python programming language. So without too much talk, let's dive into the Python code. As a very first step, we need to import the pandas library, as you can see in the first line of code. And then in the next step, we need to create an example series using the series constructor, as you can see in the second code box. So after running this line of code, a new series object called mySer is created, and we can print this series below the code box using the print function. So after running these lines of code, you can see below the code box that we have created a series which contains the values 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. Now, if we want to convert this series object to a pandas DataFrame, we can use the toFrame function, as you can see in the third code box. And we simply need to apply this toFrame function to our series. And then we also need to specify within the toFrame function the name of the column that our DataFrame column should have. So after running this line of code, a new DataFrame is created, which is called myData1. And we can print this DataFrame below the code box using the print function. And then you can see that we have created a DataFrame object, which contains exactly the same values as our series in the column X. So in this first example, I have explained how to use the toFrame function to create a DataFrame based on a series object. However, it's also possible to use the DataFrame constructor to create a DataFrame based on a series. And this is what I want to show you in the next example. So as you can see in the fourth code box, I'm using the DataFrame constructor. And within this DataFrame constructor, I'm specifying the series that I want to use. And I'm also specifying the column name that I want to use to name the series in our DataFrame. And then I'm storing the output of this in another DataFrame object that I'm calling myData2. So after running these lines of code, another DataFrame is appearing below the code box. And as you can see, this DataFrame contains exactly the same values as the previously created DataFrame. However, this time we have used the DataFrame constructor instead of the toFrame function. That's all I wanted to explain in this video. In case you want to learn more on this topic, you may check out my homepage, statisticsglobe.com, because on my homepage I have recently published a tutorial in which I'm explaining the content of this video in some more detail. I will put a link to this tutorial into the description of the video, so you can find it there. If you have liked this video or if you have any questions, let me know in the comments section below. I'll try to respond to all comments as soon as I can. Furthermore, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel to get notified about future video releases. I have already published about 500 videos on this channel, and I'm releasing new videos on a daily basis. Thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next video.